Hello dear viewers, would you happen to also want to do 60k damage per hit to that big, mean, heavy gunner right there shooting your base? Well, me too! Then this video is for you! Presenting to you the top 5 weapons and gunsmith for zombies.
This is being attacked. Turret has been damaged. Go now and fix it.
So over the last few days, one of my precious viewers, aka one of you guys, asked, hey, so I met this random, okay, he only had 2 turrets, 1 legendary, 1 normal, he did 7 million damage, how? So I replied him, hey doctor, that's a damn good question. Life is not just about turrets, With this new update, your weapons play an equally important role. At 60k per hit from a sniper, it is entirely possible for you to have shit turrets, yet still pull off that millions of damage if you have good weapons. And so, if you are looking for good weapons, I'll cover it in this video. To prove to you how good weapons are, I got my teammate SMU Elon to just use weapons. That means don't build turrets, just use weapons. And he got 3.3 million damage with just an M16 and I think the last 2 nights he used the SVD. Alright, so how did I decide on the top 5 list? Okay, so using my brilliant mind of getting an A+ in calculus, I derived this formula, which is basically a combination of your base damage, your fire rate, and your reload speed. Of course, this formula is not perfect because I ignored factors such as your damage range, your bullet penetration, and what was the last one again? Yes, the damage multiplier, because all these stats are just so damn hard to collect, so I didn't. But don't worry, I can assure you that these stats are really accurate and reliable. For this list, I chose the best weapons from each category, so the best sniper, the best AR, the best SMG, because you guys deserve the best, and I'll be featuring it to you guys together with the loadout. So without further ado, let's start off with number 5. And in number 5, we have the UL736. Unfortunately, this season, all the LMGs are really underwhelming. The UL736 has the highest base damage and a really fast fire rate compared to all the other LMGs, but even that makes it hard to rival the assault rifles and the SMGs. At a fully maxed out level of 5 with the Pack of Punch perk, the UL736 can only deal almost 1000 damage per hit. Although this seems a lot, this is far lower than most ARs and SMGs. Basically, if you are trying to clear nightmare mode, you should avoid LMGs altogether because most rifles can easily dish out more damage than the UL736. But if you are interested, this is a loadout. Once again, I do not recommend you to use any LMGs in nightmare mode. And in number 4, we have the best SMG, the PP19 Bizon. I am very surprised that an SMG can out DPS an LMG, and even though this doesn't make sense at all, it is what it is. At 1813 damage per headshot with a level 5 Pack a Punch perk, it does almost twice the damage of the UL736. Unfortunately, the PP19 is only ranked 4th because its range is short, which means that at short range, though its damage is high, shotguns such as the KRM can easily out DPS it, and at long range, the assault rifles can easily out damage the PP19 Bizon. However, even though it is not the best, the PP19 Bizon is a very viable weapon for nightmare mode, and this is the loadout for the PP19 Bizon. And in number 3, we have the best shotgun, the KRM. With a Pack a Punch perk at level 5, the KRM can do a whopping 20,000 damage per headshot. I know some of you guys might ask, wait, what about the HS2126? Isn't the HS2126 with the FF birdshot magazine better? No. Although on paper, when my genius brain did the math, the HS2126 with the birdshot perk can deal 32,000 damage with 4 complete bursts. However, it is highly unreliable and unrealistic to pull off. To get 32,000 damage per burst, you need to land all 20 pellets in one burst, dealing 8,000 damage each 4 times in one complete burst. And that is impossible to pull off. In this clip which you can see, I only managed to land all 20 pellets in one of the bursts, dealing 8,000 damage. Otherwise, realistically speaking, you are only going to get 1,000 to 3,000 damage per shot in each burst. So I won't recommend the HS2126, even though on paper it does more damage than the KRM. Unfortunately, the weakness of the KRM that makes it rank at number 3 instead of higher is that shotgun bullets are relatively difficult to find and that there is a huge damage drop off at range. And here is the loadout for the KRM. And in number 2, we have the Rytec AMR with Thermite reload. As you have seen from the clip, the Rytec AMR is able to output some amazing damage. At 60,000 damage per headshot, the Rytec boasts the highest damage output of all the guns in the game. So okay, though the Rytec has the highest damage output, due to its fire rate, other snipers such as the SVD have a higher overall DPS. According to Elon, he was able to obtain more than 40,000 damage per hit on the SVD. Although SVD has a lower damage, its high fire rate makes it such that the overall DPS is slightly higher than the Rytec. So, why did I rank the Rytec higher? Is it because I'm an idiot and a big dumb? No! It's because I'm a genius. The reason is because sniper ammos are so damn difficult to find, such that if you spam the SVD, you are going to run out of bullets fast. What you want for snipers is not high fire rate, but rather high damage. You want each bullet to have the for it to be impactful, such that you don't need a lot of bullets to kill the zombies. That being said, if you somehow find some secret corner that have 500 sniper ammos, the SVD would be a better choice for you. Attached is the gunsmith loadout. The only weakness that prevents the Rytec from being number 1 is because since it is so difficult to find ammo, the gun is simply not versatile. So if you somehow are able to find enough ammo for your sniper, the Rytec would be number 1. And last but not least, we have the best weapon for zombies, the Swordfish with halberd mag. Last time, I would recommend the M16 as the best weapon for zombies. But now, with the release of the Swordfish can easily overthrow the M16 as the kings of the zombies. The M16 can deal over 2,000 damage per shot for a complete burst of 6,000 to 7,000 damage. But with the halberd mag and a faster fire rate, the Swordfish, although it has a slightly lower damage at 1,800 damage per hit, it can deal around 9,000 damage per burst. And since it has a faster fire rate than the M16, it can easily out DPS the M16. Whilst its damage is lower than the snipers and shotguns, the reason why it is at number 1 is because it is versatile. You can use it however, whenever you want because you will never run out of bullets. If you run out, just buy more. It is unlike the snipers when you can only use it for specific circumstances such as taking out of the heavy gunner and then you need to swap back to your primary weapon. The Swordfish is just something which you can pick up on day 1, just buy it on day 1 and use it all the way to day 5. Very amazing gun and it's definitely always in my loadout. Attached is the gunsmith. So that's it. That's my top 5 list. Thank you everyone for watching my video on the best weapons. Why not you guys tell me what your favorite weapon is for zombies and maybe if I have made any mistakes on the list. With this, thank you so much for watching and see y'all soon. Bye.